People have been searching for a way out. They've been trying to escape the system. And the reason why they've been trying to escape the system is because they're losing hope. They're tired of constantly devoting their life to a job every day, constantly. So people are giving up. They can't take it no more. So in this video, let's see what people have been going through, because we're about to show you exactly how they feel. Let's see.
Is it because I didn't make my payment on my Ford Bronco? Ford shut down my car because the payment is late? Dang, that's rough. That's like a scam, right? So my brand new Bronco with 3,000 miles on it is broke down in the middle of... I don't think Ford realizes how rough it is out here. Doing my best. I mean, I could be killed. I'm in like 60-mile-an-hour traffic here. My truck broken. I could be killed. Expressway. So, hey, look, divine providence. You gotta listen, because sometimes when God speaks, it's not all what you want it to be. You know what I mean? This probably saved me from a really bad accident, but anyway, Ford Bronco, number one, 75 grand, middle 275, shut down and completely broken and busted.
These jobs be blowing the fuck out of me, fam, because I'm gonna break it down to you why they piss me off. Let's say you interview for a job, right? You interview, no, not even interview, I mean apply. You apply for a job. These motherfuckers will email you 2 minutes later and be like, yeah, sorry, but you're not the candidate we're looking for. How the fuck you scan my resume, immediately text me back and say I'm not the fit? In 2 minutes. You telling me you made that decision within 2 minutes. I ain't get an interview, I ain't get nothing. It's, sorry, but you don't really fit the how. Nigga, I applied for a fucking cleaning job. The nigga said, although your background check came back. No. He was like, although your background is pretty good, unfortunately, this isn't the position for you. Bitch, it's cleaning up. How hard is it to fucking clean? Y'all be acting like it take a damn brain surgeon or a rocket scientist to do the shit. That's one. Then, let's say you actually get past the email stage to where they like, all right, let's set up an interview. You set up an interview, go. Then they ask you the dumbest shit ever. Okay, why did you choose this job? I don't know. Maybe y'all said y'all was hiring, and I feel like I have the fucking needs and qualifications to apply and work here. Obviously, bitch, I need a job, you need a worker. It sounds like 2 + 2 to me. Okay. What's your availability from Monday through Sunday, Sunday through Friday, whatever you want to say? Open, nigga, doing shit. I'm broke. I ain't got a job, so obviously it's not like my time getting took up. I'm open. Morning, from sun up to sundown, hell, I'll be in this bitch. I need a job. Okay, cool. Do you have a reliable source of transportation? Yes, clearly I got to the fucking interview on time. So I think I got that down pat. Yes. Okay, good. So why did you choose us? Didn't you just ask me this? Okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Is this an interview or are we finna fucking date? Bitch, all you need to know is I worked a couple jobs, I know how to work, and I can work. Why do you need to know my personal life? Where did you go to school? Where did you graduate? That don't fucking matter. Give me the job. Give me the fucking job. And then what make it worse is, after all that, they'll be like, all right, well, we'll call you and let you know in about 2-3 days after we review other candidates. Bitch, just say I didn't get it. Just tell me up front if I got the job or not. I don't want to wait 2-3 days for you to be like, sorry, we picked him. How the fuck you pick him? What's the difference between me and this? Huh? He made the goddamn principals list or some shit 30 times. Like, come on, bitch. Y'all be bruh. And then let's say you make it past all that and you miraculously get the job. These like, yeah, we paying you $10 an hour. Bitch, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with $10 an hour? 10, 9, 10, $11, $12. Yeah, we're gonna start you out with 10. 10? I'm a grown ass man. What the fuck is 10? Maybe if I was in school in like 8th grade, $10 a work. 10? You give me $10. I'm working 40 hours a week for $10. And I gotta go above and beyond. Cause God forbid I do $10 work. Y'all be like, yeah, you. Nah, we ain't feeling it. What the fuck? I could go above and beyond and do everything in my power to be the best worker. And y'all still look me in my face and be like, I can give you a 50-cent raise. God damn. Man, all right, bro. This shit blow. Minimum wage need to be goddamn $30 at this point. And everybody need to be hiring, regardless.
And Jaws will fucking call you 10 months later and be like, are you still interested? Bitch, I'm homeless, bitch. You should have picked the phone up when I was banging that bitch for 2-3 fucking months straight. I ain't got the money for a fucking outfit, work shoes, none of that. Bitch, I'm hurting now.
A toxic job doesn't just ruin your relationship with work, it also ruins your relationship with other people. People that you know and people that you don't know. Because once you go through an experience like this, you see the dark side of the world. Like, you see abuse in real time. You understand now that we're not a family here and we're not all on the same page and we're not just a bunch of hardworking adults who are all working towards the same goals. Like, no, some people have very different goals. Some people are malicious. Some people want to hurt you. Some people get joy out of that. And sometimes those people are in positions of power. And like, once you see that, I didn't grow up thinking that. I wasn't taught that. I didn't know I needed to look out for that. So when it happened to me, it was like, oh my God, I didn't know. And now how I look at everybody else is different too, because I just wonder, because those people don't tell you that you're like that. It's not even super obvious all the time. To wonder, like, who else is like this? Who else is pretending to be my friend or pretending to be the nice guy, or not even pretending, but now I know like how dangerous they could be. It really hurts your relationship with people even outside of the working force.
And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been here that long, but I can say I've been here long enough to know about 10, 12 years ago, people was not this evil, bruh. And the reason I say that is because I remember a time where people did have like a sense of morality about themselves. Like, they did follow like a certain type of moral code or whatnot. And me being in the South, me growing up in the South can play a big part, right? But it's like, I still remember a time where it just wasn't this bad. But I promise you, back then, it just wasn't as bad as it is today. Because when I look around, things that people say today probably was things that people used to think about back then, but never would say it because they had like a sense of respect, you know what I'm saying? Like a sense of respect towards other people. But it's like nowadays, people don't even care. Like, you know, we grew up and heard like the veil was getting thinner and stuff like that, but like, I ain't even know it could get this bad. Like, how much thinner is the veil gonna get? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is pure evil.
Fridays don't even hit the same anymore. Like, I'm just tired. I used to wait for Friday because I knew Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm off. I'm going to enjoy Friday evening. Now, I'm just counting how much hours I'm about to catch up on sleep. I'm figuring out what angle I'm going to be sleeping at when I get home. Am I going to be using one pillow or two pillows? Well, you think I'm going to go out after the shift? You must be mad. Don't shout me. Because Friday evening now is just a time of recovery. After all that I endured in the week. And the craziest thing about it, I was tired from Monday. I've been tired from Monday. So imagine how tired I am now on Friday. It's been 5 days since I've been tired.
Not to be dramatic, I think I've officially hit my limit with the whole 8 to 5 thing. I've been doing this for 10 years. Yeah, you heard me right, 10 years. And you're telling me that I'm supposed to do this for another 25 to 30 before I can retire? Every Sunday, it's the same thing. I wake up, I have my coffee, I enjoy my morning for my kids get up, and then around Sunday afternoon, it hits me like a brick wall. The Sunday scaries. Now, I'm already dreading Monday before my weekend is over, and then I spend the next 5 days just waiting for Friday. Saturdays are amazing. I love Saturdays. Because let's be honest, that's basically the only day that I actually feel like it's mine. Sunday rolls around again and it's the same freaking cycle. And I know people will say that's just life. Why? Why are we spending most of our lives waiting for the weekend like it's normal? I didn't go to college just to spend decades to count down till Friday. So if you keep seeing me pop up on your FYP, know that I'm eating digital products. I'm promoting someone else's product that I didn't even create. So yeah, I'm posting my way out of this cycle.
I was applying to jobs for so long that I went past the point of caring too much about interviews and into the territory of I don't give a fuck anymore. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I was no longer looking up things to say in interviews, questions to ask at the end, how to make yourself seem as competent as possible. I was not doing that anymore because I couldn't do it anymore. I had done it so much and it wasn't getting me anywhere. I was over it. I wasn't in the headspace where I could mentally take it anymore. And I still got a job. When I finally got a real interview and a real second interview, I was so burnt out that all I had was myself, and I just was me as I could be. And some people don't like me because I'm very I have a strong personality. I wasn't holding back. I was just who I am, and they really liked that. And so now I have a job. Sometimes you really can do everything, but nothing matters if you're not being yourself at the core. So if you are going into interviews, try not to overthink it. Try not to, even though you want it so bad, don't hide your true personality in hopes that that will make you get the job better. I think the people who are getting jobs nowadays are people who are actually showing their personalities. Actually just be yourself. Try to be calm about it. And if they like you, they like you. If they don't, that's okay. We'll move on to the next.
A really weird space my husband and I have ran into is the idea that we have the money to spend on doing the things we want to do, but the price of it makes it feel like it's not worth it. Even though we can technically afford to do all kinds of things, whether it's going to sports games, going on trips, it just doesn't feel worth it. Yeah, we could afford to go on a vacation somewhere, right? But for the price of the flights, is it worth it to pay $1,000 round trip per person? It's a weird space to be in when you're like, no, I could. I even have the budget for it. I planned it and everything, but it doesn't feel worth it anymore. And it's hard because you want to make sure you go have life experiences, especially if you're privileged enough to have the opportunity. But knowing how much time and effort it took to get that money and how much planning it took to plan the spending of that money makes it feel like it's not worth it.
All the jokes aside, yes, I'm still hanging out in the parking lot. All the jokes aside, it's pretty surreal. You do this for so long and you sacrifice so much. I mean, you sacrifice your time with your family, you sacrifice your body. Everything hurts. I mean, hell, I had back surgery 5 years ago. I've had knee surgery. Go through all that, and all of a sudden it's over. It is shocking. For so long I thought to myself, man, did I waste half of my life doing this? Because I didn't want to do it anymore. I dropped out of college after I tried to major in beer and women. Moved home and immediately went to work here. It was the day before I turned 22 whenever I got hired. And so I didn't learn any skills or anything like that. And here I am to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. Lots of reasons. I was tired of not having my time with my kids. I missed so many firsts. I don't want to miss any more. So, off to new things, I guess. I'm starting a woodworking business, and hopefully, everything goes well. I don't have much experience. I just know that I like building things. The few times that I've actually gotten to build things. So, we'll see what happens.
I know what I hate. Money! Oh my god, dude, everything's so fucking expensive for no goddamn reason. I drive, gas is $58 fucking to fill the tank. I go to the grocery store, I get like 5 days worth of meals, $210. What? How the fuck? It doesn't make any fuck, bro. Listen. I'm in between jobs, so I'm working part-time. I make $1,000 a week, and I have like fucking $3,000 due a month for bills, and that's outside of fucking groceries. That's outside of my phone. That's outside of miscellaneous, like, fuck! And like on top of that, the job market sucks. You can't get a job anywhere. You apply to fucking some bumfuck shitbag job, entry-level position for $60,000 a year, and they'll be like, sorry, we're only actually hiring Michelle Obama specifically for this role. I'll go fuck myself! I don't get it. Everybody, I hear people say all the time, like, man, I'd hate to win the lottery. Everybody who wins the lottery fucking hates their lives or fucking, they just don't like it. Shut the fuck up. You know damn well you would not be like, oh man, rats, I won $1.3 million. Why did I even bother putting in a ticket? Shucks, man. Shut the fuck up!
I know it's going to be a long journey. We got a long way ahead of us, but we got to be willing to go. And I think that the more people unite, the more we'll continue to get things done. Because if we always separated, we're going to continue to fall. And people are just losing interest. They feel like working is just a waste of time. And in reality, the economy is continuing to fall apart. A lot of people just don't like working no more. And I know that's debatable, because some people say it's not because they don't like working no more. They want to get paid a fair wage. And the way this economy going, what is considered fair? Because at the end of the day, if you can't afford nothing, people are feeling like they're just wasting their time. They're just trying to escape the system. The system is broken because it's not working. And people are starting to notice. But the crazy thing is that people didn't notice this at first. When they first started working, they started noticing this after a while. And they started to realize that they had enough. Enough is enough. Because we're not going to get better if we're not willing to evolve. And that's why you see a lot of people venting, crashing out. They have every right to. They had a long day at work. They want to tell you how they feel at work. And sometimes people are there to listen because they feel the same way too. And it's just crazy out here that it's a lot of people that's dealing with the same things. Dealing with the constant work fatigue, mentally burnt out, mentally drained, don't have time for nothing, can't take care of nothing because you're always at work. And then when you want to take a day off, it's always something. That's the strangest thing ever. You can't have one day off, but they want you to work all year and you still can't afford nothing. And people are having a problem with that, as they should. Because in this economy, it's supposed to been got better, but it continues to get worse. Grocery prices are still increasing. Gas prices, they're still at $4. It decreased for a short period of time, but it went right back up to $4. Some places it still costs more than $4 a gallon. So that's why it's just hard out here. And a lot of people still want to know, what's the next move? They're not giving us the next move, so we're trying to figure it out. People are taking matters into their own hands. Some people prepared. Most of us, they didn't. So that's my take on this situation. Let me know how y'all feel about this one. Share it in the comments. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.